3 Fantasy Critic review with me, your host, the niftiest hat, and Eve,
That's me.
who is a human person.
I might be.
Okay, with Eve, who might be a
Don't
human.
dox me.
Eve, who is now doxed as a human person. You
How
got it?
could you?
Yeah, a monster. How could? Uh, I was trying to set up my checklist for games for this week, and my checklist website was giving me a hard time, so we may have to struggle our way through it. Um, but I guess let's talk about. Oh my gosh, where's the stream? Where are you,
Where is the
stream?
stream?
Seriously, what is
For
going
reals.
for reals? For reals.
Not for play.
No. Not for play. For reals. Um, well, there we go. All visible now. I got there in the end. Thanks, OBS. So yeah, bidding this week. Less controversial than last week.
Yeah. So with the bids, there were 5 bids that were placed. One was on Ollie Ollie Worlds. One was on Far Changing Tides. Strangers of Paradise, Final Fantasy Origins, Ghostwire Tokyo, and Plants vs. Zombies 3. And it was not as aggressive this time.
I got
Uh,
two outbids.
so
Uh,
Ollie Ollie World, only one bid ended up on it. Electronic Farts won that.
yeah, that's me.
And then Changing Tides has a $6 bid by Cash Money and was outbid by Copium for 10.
I'm surprised
Strange.
you didn't go for changing tides.
I knew Ryan wanted it.
Okay.
And then Stranger Paradise, Electronic Farts went unopposed with $6 bid. Ghostwire Tokyo, I can say that I put originally a $5 bid on it, but then upped it to 1 once it became open, and it was snatched from me by Nintendo for 17. But I'm okay because I wasn't willing to spend nearly that much on it. And then lastly, I got Plants vs. Zombies 3 for $5.
I have not placed any bids yet. I don't know if I will. Oh, there's a fancy timer now. This is so cool. Look at this.
One second. One second. Oh my gosh.
I like this.
Oh, nice. Too bad you're probably gonna be the only one who ever looks at it because nobody else ever looks at this.
Well, I mean, it's like probably like 3 or 4 more weeks of me manually announcing the bidding windows are opening and closing, and then it'll be on. I'll leave it on individuals to remember to
Okay.
place their secret bids. Hopefully by then we'll have a bot for it anyway. You just need a reminder on Monday being like, hey, you can place your secret bids, right? Like everything else shows up. No, wait. Does everything else show up in the bot? No, it doesn't. You need a reminder to place your bids, and we need a thing that says what games have been bid on, and then everything else is good because the reveal still happens through the regular bot. Whew, got there in the end. Um, yeah, and then I'm the first person to place on the board with 9.7 points from nearly 9.8 points from Nobody Saves the World.
Uh, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games technically it already said God of War last year or last week, but God of War this week apparently is officially out. Um, we have Democracy, Astroneer, which got 74.9. I
That's
don't know
like
why I don't have a score for Democracy.
it's so I'm pretty sure both of those things are ports, so they would not apply to most leagues. They definitely don't apply to us.
I'm still talking about it.
Okay.
Um, Superland 6 inches under. Uh, Nobody Saved the World, which is what got um you your points. 81.6 at the time I recorded it. So you got 11.6 points from that.
It's gone
Uh,
down since then.
well, that's why I said at time of recording it. Expeditions Rome, which nobody got points from, but it ended up being 80.3. And then
Yeah.
Rainbow Six Extraction, which ended up being 73.6, which also got 0 points. Well,
I'm
because nobody bid
looking.
on it.
I'm looking at Supraland. Somebody should have bid on Supraland. The two
What was
scores
the
right now are 9 and 8.5. So
uh
85. Hang on, how does the aggregate? Yeah, it's 90 and 85 are the two scores going into the aggregate for it right now. I guess you could bid on it, and if it didn't get one more review, you'd be hosed because it wouldn't have an average,
mm,
and then you just would get an unreviewed title. But it has only been out for 5 days, and um, indie reviews tend to like trickle in really badly. So that's a missed opportunity right there. I don't know if Supraland even went onto Fantasy Critic in time for us to.
I don't think so.
Yeah, no, it literally there's one result in the bot for when it came out. So you would have had to know probably from last year when it was announced. Curious. Yeah, it was December last year. It got a release
Wow.
date. It did slip from the end of last year into the beginning of this year. So probably a little strategic nugget there is on the year rollovers is to look at more of the games from the previous year
That makes sense.
to see what was like supposed to come out at Christmas and then rolled over into the new year. Um, yeah, and then I guess we're gonna go through these things, the new hotness, the new hot 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 things. Get rid of this tab, Superland. The Settlers is the oldest thing I have in this list. Do you have anything before that?
I don't have, I wrote it down based on when it is supposed to come out, not in which order it was announced.
Settlers is March 17th.
I have Taiko no Tatsujin Drum Master, supposed to be January 27th.
Oh, do you not look at the bot output from Fantasy Critic? You have a list that's just based on release dates that you have access to.
That's from the bot.
Okay.
I only write down stuff that the bot announces. I don't write
Okay.
down anything else. That's way too much work.
Okay, I don't
Um,
remember seeing the drum thing.
it's like
Oh, right,
one
January
of the
January
most
27th.
recent things.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll go through in your order because you assumedly have a better list than me because of not having my fucking checklist software malfunction on me.
I'm
So,
just amazing at this. This is the reason.
I mean, I would have had it all done, but my raid in Final Fantasy 14 went really badly, just like atrociously badly, and it was there
Lame.
for like
My
15
game
minutes
of
longer.
League before I came on went amazing.
I ended up doing something that I rarely ever do in Final Fantasy, and that was stopping raising a certain person because every single time I picked them up, they would die within 10 seconds of me raising them. And I was counting in the log. I'd raised them like 7 times, and I'm like, okay, no more heals, no more nothing. You're blacklisted.
Are we
I'm
just
not spending MP on you.
listing them and
Uh,
then
well,
we
I
go through the ones we give a shit about, or do we list them and then as we list them go through them? Like, do we want to go through Taiko no Tatsujin now?
yeah, let's just go through the list in the order, and I want to look at all the stuff that for scoring if I think it's interesting for scoring purposes, I want to look at it, and if it's a game I don't know anything about, I want to look at the trailer.
Okay.
I don't think we need to go watch the trailer for Taiko no Tsujin, the Drum Master. I think it might be a port actually. Let's start. Let's start there. I'm pretty sure. Oh no, it's not. It's not a port. It's a new game.
It's
It's a new
probably a
game.
sequel.
I assume this is the entry on the Switch, probably.
It makes sense.
Okay, what is this? If I look for it, it just turns up the PS2 game released for Xbox 1 day ago. Here we go. So it's not Switch. It's Xbox One S, Windows, and all that gubbins. But it is the same Drum Master Taiko no Tatsujin that you'd see, like the ones in the arcade, right?
Hmm.
Probably not as fun without the big old drum to smash with the big old drumsticks, because that's always what looked cool about that game. Um, I'm curious. Well, there obviously is a home version because I can see one here for
Yeah, you
PS2
can
and
get
360.
drums. You can get home drums. I don't know
Uh,
about for the new one.
okay, that. Oh no. Oh, there is an Open Critic. Open Critic. The Switch One rating is 80%. Man, maybe I will go place a bid. um, I really, if I keep doing this, I'm gonna take all the fun out of like the latter part of the year because I'll have done all these like careful locks in Q1 this year. Yeah, I'm not gonna look up a video for this.
Okay, the next one is The Settlers, March 17th.
I assume that is like,
It's The Settlers. It's just a, like, you know, build city kind of game.
is it like a remake, a
Maybe?
reboot? What does the master list say? No, new game. That's weird. Because I did Settlers is like, oh my gosh. Okay, I'm just gonna look for a trailer for this because I love the set. Oh wow. Okay, yeah, it looks. They've done that thing. They've Suicide Squadded it. Um, here we
Welcome to The Settlers,
go. Wow, the quality of this
a
video
real-time
is
strategy and build-up game
potato
built
quality.
on a 30-year legacy of exploration, expansion, and conquest. Now fully reimagined from the ground up. With stunning graphics and detailed animations, your settlements have never been so rich in detail and full of life. Explore breathtaking
Oh my
landscapes.
god, show me literally any gameplay.
Discover
It's
ancient
Settlers.
ruins and train and upgrade your settlers, and conquer is here. Begin forging your very own legacy now.
But like, you're saying like it's settlers, but that thing at the end had big armies fighting each other, and you don't get to direct
Oh.
armies in the original settlers. You just have buildings, and you're like, hey, people from this building, go attack that building. And then the little dudes come out. They'll walk over to the building, and if there's troops in the building, those troops will come out and fight your dudes until one side is dead. And if their side is dead, then your dudes go in their building and capture their building, and everything around it gets
Okay.
destroyed. So it's not the same game. And also, that's why I was like, it's like a Suicide Squad situation. They've called it the Settlers, but it's clearly not the same game. God, I don't even know how to evaluate this. It, it said point out the vision and the team behind the Settlers. They got like another game. First game in the series, Settlers. So the Wikipedia article is just about the game series in general. Maybe there's a thing in here. Evolving the brand. Okay. Reboot. Okay, it's been in production heck for a while.
Not production heck.
Yeah, has not performed historically terribly good. Settlers 7's 79 out of 100. The original
I assumed they
Settlers.
did.
The original set. Oh wait, in fact, the Settlers HD, which would probably be like the most. No, this says Settlers 4. The original The Settlers does not even seem to be on here. Settlers 2 is the one I played a lot of, and that has 84%. Oh my gosh, the naming for this is so fucking confusing. Anyway, I've decided I don't like it. I don't like it as a Fantasy Critic pick just because of the
Aquamarine, January 20th.
This I was curious about. Apparently I can't type. Aquamarine, a turn-based survival adventure. Official trailer.
If I told you my story, you probably wouldn't believe it. I've seen wonders of nature on an
This is
alien
cute.
world. I've uncovered
Does look pretty
lost
cute.
mysteries and sought their truth. I've journeyed well beyond what even you could imagine.
It looks like a
I
little
could tell
rough.
you my story, but I'd rather show you.
It's like somebody was like,
My story
what if
began long
Subnautica
ago
was a turn-based
on a
isometric
planet
game?
I call Aquamarine.
I see, it's the name of the planet. It's a very chill experience.
That's what they all say.
It's very chill until it's not. Oh my gosh, they do have a music playlist. It's Aquamarine Lo-Fi Beats to Chill and Survive to, almost 10-hour mix.
Nice.
Who? Mobile Studios. All right, games gods. Tell me about Mobile Studios. Games by friends. This is their first game. I guess you just be rolling the dice. It does look cute though.
Definitely looks cute. I won't bid on it, but
No, I don't know. My gut instinct is it's like a 1 to 7 point game. I think it's gonna be like Out There. It's called Out There. Yeah, this like little strategic spaceship flying game where you like had to plan your journeys and pack your ship with modules and put things in your modules and like balance these different gauges of fuel. It's like fuel, oxygen, and hull. It's like a very strategic survival game. And the first game was like, when the first game came out, people were like, yeah, this is okay. And then the Omega version came out. I was like, yeah, this is pretty good. And then they're gonna release Oceans of Time, and it's like, yeah, I'd play this. This is a fun ass video game. Um, so the first game's just gonna be like, yeah, this was okay.
King Arthur, Knight's Tale, March 19th.
This looks a unique hybrid between turn-based tactics and traditional character-centric RPGs. Oh, there was early access on this, so probably people already formed opinions.
Welcome! You are watching the developer diary for King Arthur Knight's Tale. In this first episode, we're going to focus on what we mean when we say this game is an interesting hybrid between turn-based tactical games and traditional RPGs. King Arthur Knight's Tale is a complex tactical fantasy game created by hardcore developers for hardcore players.
Oh,
In this game, every little move and every decision matters.
I really just have trouble caring about
armor and shields
really
are the most effective when
people
facing the enemy, and the
murdering each
in-depth
other.
Overwatch and opportunity attack system turns front lines and flanking into a major tactical feature.
Sleep.
If you're not careful, traps and stealthy enemies can lead you into impossible battle situations really quickly. But remember,
Whatever. This is fine. I mean, the game looks like people who like that kind of thing will like it.
Next one.
One-
First Date,
One second.
a furry dating simulator.
They did the Warhammer Inquisition Martyr, Van Helsing Final Cut. I don't recognize like any of these games. Warhammer 40k Inquisition Martyr. 66 out of 100. So, yeah. What do you think the next thing was?
First Date, a furry dating simulator.
Do I really have to?
Yes.
Is First Date all one word?
FURST date, all one word. There it is. You got it.
Some results may be explicit. There's no reviews yet. Fine, I'll go to the Steam page. I have to be logged in. This means this is definitely explicit, right? Yeah, Eve. I'm not playing a video from this. This is gonna get me like banned from Twitch.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, is this the thing that Markiplier was? No, that's Blush. That's a different game. Furry Shakespeare, to date or not to date, spooky cat.
I like it. I probably don't actually like it. It's supposed to come out February 2022. Its previous date was January 2022. So we'll see how February it is.
I can check the system requirements for a furry dating simulator. Okay, I've gotta leave more time to check some of this stuff to find out if there was a safe for work trailer I could have played.
I mean, I can just find one.
Okay.
But while I do that, the next one is Validate Struggling Singles. I remember playing this one in the demo fest.
Oh yeah. There's like one character in this who was like good, right?
I
Oh
think
no,
so.
that
Oh
was
no, I remember seeing a thing on it. I don't remember playing it.
the singles one I remember is the dog one.
Oh yeah, that's what I was
Yeah,
thinking about.
You maneuver yourself through the twisting paths of young adulthood. It's rated M for mature. Let's see. Here's a Kickstarter video. This game's supposed to be coming out, and I can't find a trailer for it, and that doesn't feel good.
The number you are trying to reach is no longer in service.
The characters in this definitely have.
Like, there's an official trailer for First Date.
Okay. The characters in this definitely have an aesthetic. Hey, look, it's a friggin' character from Steven Universe.
I like the one with green hair tips. Everyone's trying to be lo-fi.
Yep.
This trailer's not very good.
So it's like a dating game, but with a more diverse cast. Well, they're making the more diverse cast a more central part of their game. Includes hints of love, cosplay, and even more mediocre mixtapes in the mix.
The next one is called The Mortuary Assistant. It was just added and it is supposed to come out spring 2022.
So this is not the game that Brandy was playing. This is a spooky game. We might need to play this for Halloween.
The team who is doing the Dark Anthologies is making a new game, so we're probably gonna end up playing that.
I mean, we still got 2 more Dark Anthologies games to go.
Yeah. It doesn't matter what order you play them in.
Alright, let's check you out.
Because they're all just like in the same universe, but actually not related.
Oh my gosh, it's Papers, Please, but with dead people.
That sounds fun, I guess. I love being miserable.
I will say that nobody has done one of these, like, sim games, unnecessarily complicated sim games, but with a horror vibe to it. And it's got to be, like, really incredibly stressful, like, horror shit, but also being like, oh, I have to do all these things and fill out all these forms and, like, make
I'd
sure
watch
I do all the
Markiplier
steps.
play that.
Yeah, I'd watch somebody else play that. I don't enjoy feeling stressed in that way. I guess the Darkstone Digital. Oh, it's just solo dev. The game before this was Cohate. Some positive reception on Steam. So
The next
90%.
game is Saturnalia.
I'm still trying to see if there's enough reviews for Cohate. Nope. TBD. Saturnalia.
Saturn, ALIA, all one word.
Just in time for Halloween. There's an announcement trailer, a gameplay trailer. Gameplay trailer, right? We like gameplay here.
Ignusa, it was called by the Greeks. Sardo, by the Canaanites. Sandaliotis, or Griophelps. Sardinia, an island with as many stories as names, as many mysteries, sunk into the cobble and set of the atavistic settlements strewn across its breadth.
I
Settlements like
have beef with a
Gravois,
game that's like,
a
here's our
village
gameplay
distracted by
trailer,
its
and
shadowed
the first
past,
thing it opens
taken up
with
by its own
is
secrets. Whispers
environments.
thicken the atmosphere. Streets ebb and bleed with the low disquiet of generations, a rolling fold of observance and a based shame. Old rites pervade
Maybe
here.
this is
Chief
the
among them,
gameplay.
a carnival
Maybe you
with as many
pan
names as
slowly
this
over
island,
things.
as many rites as stones
Oh!
in Nurage,
Oh, that
Lucenata,
visual
Sol
style is
Invictus,
wild.
Yule, St. Lucy's Day, Saturnalia, the celebration of the winter solstice, the birth of a new sun, the death of the past. Feast and revelry
Okay,
abide
concept,
in
I don't think I'm gonna
unrepentant
like the game.
chaos. Masked abandon, animal ritual, a terpsichore of release and revelation. Release and revelation. All of us have secrets. Every one of us, an invisible world, a feint, an implication, a dance of haze and shadow, endless with silent
It looks like
stories
they
told
showed as much
and
gameplay that they're
shuddered
like,
and
shit,
strangled
this
within.
might
How
intrigue
many are
somebody. I
woven
don't think
into
the
the
gameplay
wretch
is
and
gonna be
hollow
very
of this
fun.
island, the berm and crush of this town? How many secrets beset those who mill its lanes and sidle unhalted through the
I
closing of an
what's
age?
going on with
What
these
were they to
characters?
seek
They're
out and
2D,
face the
right?
truth sunken into the stone of this
I
town?
think they might
Rendered
be.
would they
to like
find?
look 2D.
What will we find?
I don't. This is like an example of how to not do your gameplay trailer. It really is. It's like, here we're going to show game mechanics. You can move a character around. That's the mechanics in our gameplay trailer. You can move a character around.
The next one is Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel.
The Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Are Yu-Gi-Oh! Games good?
If you like Yu-Gi-Oh! Games, yes. I believe most of them are just card battle games. So if you like card battle games, yes.
Man, look at that consistency though. 78%, 78%, 78%. This one's 56%, but this is also 78%. Look at how consistent that is.
You're gonna put a bid on Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel.
I
Release date winter 2021. Why does that say 2021? I'm gonna go back and look to see if I just somebody tagged me, I think. Okay,
It's Master Duel, right?
yeah.
It's out on Steam. It's free to play. It has a mostly positive reception, 76%.
Oh no, it went from winter 2021 to be announced.
Okay. I'm not even sure.
And Saturnalia is probably the same.
Is this?
Oh, winter 2022 or Q2 2022.
If I go on Fantasy Critic, it says Monster Duel is TBA.
Yeah, it went from winter 2021 to TBA.
Okay. We cannot pick it because it's free to play.
Oh, interesting. Scabma Snowfall.
Scabma? Scavma?
Scabma, Skabma, Snowfall.
The rhythm of nature is in danger.
Oh no, not the rhythm of nature.
Apparently, it's a huge win for indigenous game makers, so there's that. Oh, there's an accent in it. Push
The double
reveal.
dots. Oh, an accent as in like.
Yeah. This is a
Is
sort
drumming
of...
the gameplay? Is drumming the gameplay? I need to know.
I have a feeling it might be. They do appear to be drumming. This is the sort of generically cute bullshit that you are usually into. It's never going to be the best rhythm drumming game because nothing in the game goes pom pom patter pom. Did he just like pick that bunny up and put it in his pocket?
I mean, what else are you gonna do with the bunny? Yeah, no, this looks like a dumb game I'd play.
I think like how good this game is going to depend entirely on like how much they stretch to the gameplay out. Oh, you do a fight too.
Ah, you drum fight.
You drum fight.
You attack them with flame bears. I doubt I'll be like day one, but if it's like ever on a Steam sale, I'll be like, oh yeah, this. Oh, they did. They did that last one that I played last year, the one where you take pictures of things and you're on an island. Elba? Elba.
What? Is it? It's the Alba developers? What?
PID Games? That's what it says. I clicked on their things. Oh, oh no, publisher. Publisher is PID. PID. Oh, but it goes to the same thing anyway. Whether I click on Red Stage Entertainment or PIB, it goes straight to PID.
Red Stage Entertainment is the developer.
Yeah, I said that. I just said on Steam, if I click on it, it goes to PID.
Yes,
It's the
that's
publisher.
That's a like a technically not a known issue with Steam, but it is an issue with Steam.
Oh, okay.
It's a thing that developer links on Steam can go to developer pages, but it's up to publishers for that to happen. So a lot of publishers are like, yeah, but we can just have that traffic. We can just
That's
have that
dumb.
traffic going to our page. Why there's no incentive to send the users anywhere else. They have a Twitter.
So that one is currently coming soon. No specific release date.
Oh, it's just coming soon.
Yeah. And then we have a bunch that were added that are just. Actually, I'm gonna move this around just slightly, and because these ones have. I don't even need to explain. I'm moving something around, and I'll continue saying stuff in a second. Okay, the next one is F1 management game. Woo!
That's like oh my gosh, was stuff just added?
Yeah, but don't talk about that. That's for next week.
Like Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel thing just
I
changed
know.
to out already. Okay. Yeah, I guess. I guess it's right. This is too breaking for us to talk about right now. So what?
F1 management game.
Right. Do we know anything about it?
The thing I know about it is it was just added and it is coming in the second half of 2022.
It's Frontier Developments. Oh, it's British. It's the
British?
Yeah, it's British. It's the
Did you make it?
Yeah, because I'm all the British people ever. If you ever
Yeah.
thought you met a different British person, you didn't. It's all me.
I work
Everyone's
with
me.
you?
Yeah, I move real fast, and that's how I get it done. But it's the Planet Zoo Jurassic World Evolution developers, Planet Coaster.
Oh.
Uh,
Then it might be good. Might be.
I tell you what, I'm not fighting Copium Entertainment for a bit. Yeah, 81 average Metacritic for Planet Zoo. So I
My
know that.
biggest problem, I think this was Planet Zoo. My biggest problem with it when I was doing one of like the kind of tutorial things, it was like, now put up the sign. And I tried to put up the sign and I couldn't put it up. I had to put it on the ground. It was like, good job. I'm like, that's not how this works. I just literally, because the sign was like a plasma TV. And so I just have plasma TVs like sitting on the ground for people to walk on. It's like, good job. I'm like, how do I put this up? So I never figured out how to put that up.
I can't tell. Is this the same? Yeah, it's also Frontier. So their last Jurassic Park game is 78
Jurassic World.
World Evolution 2.
World Evolution one was a little bit disappointing to
Yes,
me.
that's what I was getting at. Jurassic World Evolution 71, and then 2 is 78, and then
Okay.
Planet Zoo's 81, and then I know Planet Coasters should
So
be
they're gonna be
somewhere
around 10 points,
in
probably,
Planet
unless they
Coasters
fail.
84 actually. So they've actually like dipped down and then back up again.
Okay.
Um,
The next game is Stelico, 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 Selaco.
hang on, spell it again.
Selaco.
Oh, it's running on GZ Doom.
Apparently, its planned release date is
The Allied Coalition for Expansion has
August
worked tirelessly
25th,
to create
2025.
a viable space for humans to
What?
flourish here on Mars.
On Steam, it says this game is not available on Steam. Planned release date August 25, 2020 or 2255.
Man, look at the footage from this game. This is like late 90s shooter. So hardcore.
So I was watching the trailer on Steam and like around a little over or like almost at the end, I think where was it? They go up to this like little like corral and there's like 3 little of those Roombas in it and they all have like little heart faces.
Right.
I'm gonna put this on the maybe wanna play. It looks kinda cute.
Okay, I'm pretty sure we're not looking at the same game.
Are you sure?
There's nothing cute. This game's like a shooter.
Yeah, I think it's cute.
I really like what I'm seeing in the game. I really like the blend of like old shooter movement but with like cover mechanics. That's kind of cool. That's kind of neat.
The next game,
It's
if
neat.
you care, are we looking at more on Salico? They're
No,
developers. Okay.
it's fine.
Sweet Transit.
Oh yeah, this I was like kind of interested in this. There was I think a Steam demo that I like was on
Um,
my list to check out, and I just didn't make it there.
the only reason I recognize the name is because I was watching a top 25 games that are supposed to come out this year that are like sim builder city things, and this was one of them.
Yeah, I think when I was reading about this, it's like the Factorio of transit building games. Like it's supposed to be really good for building a big, complicated like network of routes.
So I won't like it because I'm not good at that.
For anything I
mean,
know,
don't take
I may be
my
coming
word
from the
for it.
moon.
It probably will have a mode of like just built your cute model railway. Usually,
Why
I
things
have
come into
Soko
my
Loco
head
for
and
that.
Fly out again, whence they come and why they come, where they go, and why they go. I am incapable of considering. It may be the
I'm curious
guards business
if
or the railway companies.
trains can crash in this
I only
game.
know. It
I
is
know.
not mine. Sweet Transit. Launching into early
Oh,
access
it's launching into early
2022.
access. That means we might not even be able to bid on it, right?
This next one I doubt has any info on it. The Resident Evil Village DLC. It might have minimal info, but I doubt it has like a
Rumors,
trailer.
possible setting. We're getting some. Oh, it says this article says that it's free. So
Okay.
I don't think.
Well, I've already stated that I'm saying everything that the bot has told me.
Yes.
Book of Hours, like time, is the next one.
Combat-free RPG set in a cult library. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is.
I could hear the excitement
yes.
in your voice.
Yes. Yes. I can't find a trailer for just Book of Hours. Oh well, I guess we're looking at this and the one with Cultist Simulator. So this is Cultist Simulator. This is not Book of Hours, which some people have said is really like a really interesting, really cool game.
I like when they animate cards in video games.
Yeah.
Because it's like, you're gonna be a lazy shit and just put cards in your game. At least animate them, you know? That's it? Book. Yeah, I guess maybe it just doesn't have a trailer yet.
Yep, just got some images on Steam.
Okay, I'm gonna write no trailer, but interesting. The next one is the free.
Give me 1 second. I need to put Book of Hours onto my own game list.
Currently, its release date is NA 2022.
And I guess I'll also toss in Sweet Transit as well.
The next game
this year,
is
right?
Anything that I mention that is not planned for this year is at the very end.
Okay.
Torchlight Infinite.
That's a Torchlight free-to-play game. I think
I know.
literally nobody cares. I guess probably people who
Probably
really
not.
love Torchlight care.
Demon's Mirror.
Demon's Mirror? Oops, I wrote Demon Mirrors. Demon's Mirror. Roguelike deck builder blended with strategic puzzle battler.
I don't like it.
It's
Bejeweled.
It's Bejeweled.
No, wait, no, it's not. It's like the game I like. The one that was on mobile that they don't make anymore, and I'm really sad that nobody's updated it. Where it was like the dungeon crawler, and you would slice through things, and you'd get a hero, and it was like that, but
It's the iOS one. It's like dungeon something.
you know what I'm talking about, though, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I miss that game. I'm sad. They don't update it anymore. You can't play it.
It's literally unplayable.
It's unplayable because they haven't updated it for well, maybe you can play it on your thingy, but you can't play it on current iOS because they haven't updated it to be able to run on current gen
I keep wanting to
things.
say Guild of
Dungeon Keeper, I think.
It's not Dungeon Keeper, really?
Mobile game dungeon crawler. Dungeon crawler.
Oh, it's just called Dungeon Crawler?
Yeah, it has. I'm pretty sure it has a really simple name. Oh, maybe it's not. I think it's called Dungeon Keeper. Dungeon Keeper iOS game. No, it's not Dungeon Keeper. Anyway, well, I'll think about that later. You know what I'm talking about, and that's what matters.
Yeah, it has like a little, like kind of minimalistic aesthetic, right?
Yeah, and the bad guys were all skulls, and then every so often you'd get to a boss bad guy, and you had to swipe through swords unless you were the archer guy. Then you also got arrows, which would be able to jump a thing. But then you also got gems, so you could buy stuff, and man, I loved it.
I'm really mad that I can't remember the name of this game because I know exactly the game you're talking about. I just cannot remember the name of it. Maybe later. Maybe later I'll work this out.
The next game is called Daymare 1994.
Daymare, as in nightmare, but with.
Yeah.
Okay, there's
I think this
Daymare
is.
1998.
It might be 1998, but I have
No.
1994
There's
written
1994
down.
as well.
Yeah. Are you wondering if it's a sequel?
Yeah. I mean, it's got to be a prequel, right? Because it's 4
Maybe.
years. It's 4 years before.
It could be a sequel, but there's time travel. You don't know.
The other game apparently is critically acclaimed. It's not a horror game, obviously. I don't see why you call your game Daymare and have it be anything other than horror.
What if it's about a horse?
I mean, wouldn't that be two separate words?
Not if you're naming your game. You can name it whatever the fuck you want.
That's true. I have no idea what's going on right now.
There's a Sparky Spark. Are you the Sparky Spark, or is the Sparky Spark bad?
Given the level of polish in this trailer, I'm really surprised that we haven't seen it at, like, you know, a Games Fest or something, being like, check out the preview for this cool horror game.
I know I've heard about it prior to the game, the bot, but I don't know. I think this is made by the Isaac people. Not the Isaac. The main character's Isaac. The
Dead Space?
Yeah, that one.
Hmm.
It looks like it's definitely inspired from, if not by them.
Yeah, because it's all the UIs on the suit.
No, I think I do remember this. It's from a while ago. Yeah, it's just, it is a Dead Space thing. I'm almost positive. Like, it's not Dead Space, but it's in the Dead Space universe, and I think we did see something, like a teaser trailer, like 2 years ago, during an E3. I'm almost positive.
Okay, that is neat date reveal. The Resident Evil 2 inspired Dayman 1998.
Oh. Interesting. I was wrong. It looks interesting. I'll give it that.
So, what's the date is TBA?
2022.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Your Steam, your website.
Do you put in your regular birthday?
Yes.
That's adorable. I just scroll down until I'm a 90-year-old woman.
It's 7 Dayman
Neither did the wounds.
1998 is 70% positive, mostly
Oh,
positive
nice.
on Steam. That's not like a good sign for a good score
Yeah,
on
yeah, it's
OpenCritic.
average. I'm not talking about OpenCritic.
Not even average. It's the Steam users tend to be
Oh, they're usually
more
nicer?
gracious in how they score things. Because these reviews are all from people who bought the game.
I
Right?
guess that's fair.
If you've already spent, see, like, yeah, the critic average for the game on OpenCritic is 57.
Oh, that's gross.
But, like, obviously people liked it enough for it to get sequel.
Yeah. Or a prequel.
Gotta say that the sequel looks a lot nicer.
What year did the original one come out? 2020? No, wait. 2019.
2019, September 17, 2019. So 2 and a bit years later.
Okay, the next game you're gonna want to look up. I don't think we've ever heard of it. It's Just Dance 23.
Well, I'm not gonna look up a trailer for this, but I will look out what the Just Dance score is. 2022 is 57.
What? 57?
Sorry, 75.
Okay.
2020 74. 2019.
So what I'm hearing is a safe 5 points. A safe 4 to 5 points.
2018 is 76. It's so consistent. It's so consistent.
I guess it's better than having a 0.
2017 goes all the way down to 72. Man, if only this game came out later on in the year. Actually, if you go all the way back to 2016, this series actually looks like it's like slowly climbing towards being better and better. Oh wait, 2015, no, okay, 2016 was a bum year for Just Dance.
Okay.
Skip that one. 2015,
Okay.
74, okay. Anyway.
The next one is a trio, The Dark Wild. This one is TBA.
Survival sim set in a cyberpunk-inspired post-apocalyptic world. Official launch trailer.
Growing a mushroom in a trio is easy. All you need is fertilizer and water, and getting fertilizer is easy. All you need to do is use your trap to launch a mini deer into the poop pen with the 10 other mini deer you've captured, launch the poo into the factory, dump the fertilizer onto your mushroom, and then let it grow. But you don't want to pick them because you're lazy. But don't worry, automating picking is easy. All you need to do is venture into the dark, find a tornado, and respawn, feed it a bomb because a captured tornado will pluck the mushrooms for you, and now you don't have to collect anything, and all you have left to do is to replant them. But you don't want to replant them because you're lazy. But don't worry, automating replanting is easy. All you need to do is venture into the dark and find the bees and then put them to sleep, because when you rehome them, they will fly from box to box, scrapping spores and replanting the empty ones, and now your mushrooms will grow all on their own, and all you have left to do is stay alive. But don't worry, staying alive is easy. All you need to do is build a light bulb line so you can harvest ore in the dark, and then build an assembly line to move the ore back to base and combine them into your factories, and build walls and gates to defend your base, while at the same time finding a way to replace your dying battery. But don't worry, replacing your battery is easy. All you need to do is venture into the dark and avoid dying to the exploding boxes, the pushbacks, the giant screaming spiders, pass through the blood lake, harvest your own body, pet a deer, sacrifice yourself in exchange for a battery, get resurrected, replace your battery, refuel your ever-expanding base, and then take a well-deserved break to collect your delicious, delicious mushrooms. And like I said, growing mushrooms is easy.
I feel attacked by this trailer. This is
I think the biggest disappointment about it is it's single player.
Yeah. This trailer is me playing every automation game ever, where I'm like, yeah, this is easy. I mean, I'm gonna put this on my personal list.
Yeah, I wrote down the note Ryan might like.
I do love that trailer a lot.
The trailer was pretty good. I was like, I'm okay. And then he's like, you just have to launch the deer. I was like, okay, wait, you piqued my interest.
I also do like that there seems to be a really explicit, like, go into the dark, find stuff, bring the stuff back to your base, make your base cooler, and spider outwards from a central hub base.
Yeah. The next game is Sons of Valhalla. Are you looking up the game studio again?
Yes, I am.
I like the picture, it's horrifying.
I think that's the thing you sacrificed yourself to. What? There's like a city in this? What? Okay. Well, I'm already interested enough. Sorry, what was next?
Sons of Valhalla. TBA.
Yeah, but what about the Daughters of Valhalla?
They're busy being women.
The strongest feeling of all.
Hey, it's that one game that
security.
You're in
Newlands.
Yeah.
A safe haven.
Do you see that deer for 1 second like flickered through a completely?
I didn't.
Away from you. What would you do for the one?
I know, people murdered.
Everything.
Is it made by the Newlands people?
No, it can't be. The Newlands art's nicer than this.
Also, it can't be because the animations are way too fast.
It's obviously inspired by Kingdoms, right? Like, similar side-scrolling base-building strategy game in the Viking era.
I mean, I like Kingdoms, so maybe I like this one.
Okay.
I only really like playing Kingdoms with Ryan. I don't think I would have enjoyed it by myself.
I found Kingdoms kind of boring in the end. Too boring.
So that's why I enjoyed it with Ryan, and I don't think I would have enjoyed it by myself. I think it's a much better co-op game. Broken Pieces. TBA.
An action-packed investigative and adventure video game set in France.
Time is like gravity.
Whoa. France looks weird.
We are constantly falling forward without noticing it. But then, it all stopped for me.
God, that walk animation is weird.
Yeah.
Is a sound
Ooh, best
design
sound
prize?
design.
Dear Journal, it's been a while. I think.
Cannot get over that run.
That,
animation.
yeah, no, I'm like looking at it. She's like running so fast, but moving so slow. And her hips are everywhere.
Well, you are still stuck. If you are starting to lose it, please don't. That's the only way we can get back.
Ah, that's kind of cool. Oh my gosh, the run. It looks like visually pleasing. Aside from her run.
This game just seems like a really glorious mess. Like, it seems like it has a bunch of stuff.
Q2 2022.
It's like a bunch of stuff that is, like, not fully realized. The other title from the developer is an Unreal VR title.
Interesting.
So hang on, there's a gameplay. Oh, from the demo. Apparently, there's a demo.
Interesting.
I wonder if it was something that was in the. It was in the Steam. Yeah. So probably there's another Steam festival. I'm gonna put it on my list. So to hopefully remind myself when the next Steam Games Festival comes up to be like, go check out this demo. Because I want to know. What next?
This next one is an unannounced mainline Monster Hunter game.
Okay, this is just. I probably need to do like news. News in the past week. No.
That's fine. It's not like a huge deal. The last 3 games are all scheduled for 2023 or later.
Okay.
Lakeside.
Ooh, okay. Oh.
I played demo of this.
Isn't this demo where you were struggling to work out why you couldn't build stuff?
Just dying right away?
Yeah,
I don't remember how I solved it, but I think it has potential, but I wasn't good at it. I remember I figured out what to do, and I ended up building like quote unquote beating the demo by building like the Great Library or something.
Yeah, it's weird that it describes itself as a cozy game because it doesn't look. It looks relatively stressful for a city build.
Forever Skies.
First-person action survival game. Oh, this is Subnautica in space. Well, not in space, but Subnautica, but with flying. Well, it has guns in, so it can't possibly be Subnautica. Oh, is that not a gun? It's not a gun.
Hey, this is pretty sick.
Like, it's cool, but also all the quick cuts are so fast that I'm like...
Yeah.
I mean, I'll say what I usually say, which is this game sure looks like it has exploring and building and crafting in it. Sure looks like it has all those systems. I'd say if the thing is like, oh, it's like Subnautica but in the sky, the thing that tied Subnautica together was like really good level design and really good narrative design. It might actually be some of the best narrative design in any open world crafting game. That like really, the story really pushed you on to be like, I gotta go explore more of the world and get stuff, do stuff, get things done. But that's not this year, it's next year.
The last game on this list is Have a Nice Death.
Weren't you saying about bidding on that?
I wanted to, but it even before it moved from to be announced to 2023.
Ah, good morning, Jack.
Other trailer. Wow, their gameplay looks like it's really developed.
I will be playing this.
This really reminds me of Dead Cells the most. I like how the death screen is resting paperwork. Animation's really good as well. Dig that. So that's it. We looked at everything.
That's everything that was announced since last Wednesday.
Boy. Oh, don't die.
1 second. I'm gonna go get some water. Ryan just finished watching The Hobbit 3.
Yeah. I don't even like. I might have watched The Hobbit 2, but I don't remember. Was Smaug before The Hobbit 2?
Desolation of Smaug?
Yeah, that's the second thing. But like, is Smaug introduced before?
He's
appear...
introduced in the second one.
Yeah, then I've seen the second movie. That's how much of an impression it made on me. Is oh, Smaug is in this movie.
Yeah.
All right. I need to copy this link into here. Assumedly you need this link. The Easy Allies Smartest Person contest.
All right, we're gonna look at the thing. Yeah, I'll be there in just 2 seconds.
Yeah, one of these people in this league is Kyle Bossman. So some interesting choices here.
Hey, let's see.
Keep talking. I'm just gonna get water. You like the top half front person in their league, first pick, Hollow Knight Silksong. You're in good company.
They know what's up. Looks like their next game's coming out. Total War.
Yeah, how do you want to
King
go?
of
Do you want to go
Fighters.
through? Are we going through this one draft at a time, or?
I was gonna read off what's coming out next. Basically what they're. All of the games coming out now look pretty sick. They have Total Warhammer, King of Fighters, Horizon, Forbidden West, Elden Ring, Gran Turismo 7, Triangle Strategy, Chocobo GP, Tunic, Kirby, and Weird West. Weird West being like the one that I'm not sure on there.
I'm not sure on that either. So Weird West got drafted pretty high though. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th on somebody's. Well, look at so there's 10 games in the draft. So this Weird West would have been the 6th pick.
It looks like Desperados. It's like a top-down strategy looking thing. At least that's what I'm seeing.
I like that the first pick was Silksong, and then the second pick was Horizon, and then the third pick was Elden Ring. Like Elden Ring.
Are all of these snake drafts?
Yes. I'm pretty sure that you would be able to look.
Warhammer.
I'll double check by looking at the league history. 1 second. Hollow Knight, Silksong, then Horizon, then Elden Ring, then Warhammer, then Gran Turismo, right? It's in the order of the slots that it's in.
Okay, Gran Turismo, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'm surprised that one got picked so soon.
Oh yeah. Then
King of
the Fighters, Splatoon 3.
Splatoon.
Sparks.
Breath of the Wild.
Ugh, I still think that's
and then Sparks of Hope.
The nice thing about picking Breath of the Wild is daring everyone else to counterpick it.
And then Kirby.
Yeah, that's you drafted Kirby?
I did. It was my last draft, I believe. I think I skipped Saints Row. Yeah, I skipped Saints Row when I was reading out. So Weird West. And then Somerville. Oh, no, it would have been Weird West and then God of War. And then Somerville, I believe.
Those don't line up though.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm wondering. Because in Hollow Knight, and then they would have got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Oh no, yeah, I was wrong. It's Saints Row and then Weird West, and then they would have grabbed Somerville.
Somerville.
And then Plague.
Saints Row got counterpicked. Yeah, Saints Row got counterpicked.
Yeah, because it has the lock on it.
Yes.
Plague Tale. Sea of Stars, which I got Plague Tale and Sea of Stars. Those are both on my list.
We're not convinced Sea of Stars is going to come out this year, though, right?
Not completely, not yet. And then Stray, which I'm surprised got picked so late.
I mean, I picked Stray, and I was gambling on. I had Stray on my list, and I was basically.
Did you pick it?
No, I did not.
Okay, yeah, no,
I
didn't
picked
think
it
so.
last year. And I had it on my list for this year, and I was like, I'm just gonna gamble that.
I thought Kugi got it last year.
People are gonna forget that it exists. I thought I got it, but yeah, that's why it's got a later pick. Is the reason that it got picked later in our league is you just assume that people are gonna forget that the game exists.
God of War, Warhammer, 40K.
I think Warhammer's a pretty safe thing. That was one of the first things that got bid on. I really
Bomber
want
Rush Cyberpunk.
I really want Bomb Rush Cyberpunk to be good. But there's absolutely nothing guaranteeing anything aside from the fact that it's going to have a really good soundtrack.
And then Isla Pruna Interactive was big brained and picked Warhammer 40k Dark Tide.
Yeah, I was like, hang on, Space Marine 2. No, Isla Pruna, Warhammer. Yeah, this is the one that we didn't. There was a bidding war over on our league, right?
Maybe, I don't know, probably. And then Homeworld 3, which got counterpicked. Final Fantasy 16 also counterpicked. Metal Slug Tactics.
I think
Advanced War.
It's really brave to counterpick 16. Maybe there was like.
Have we? Oh, right, we have gotten a trailer. I don't know. Final Fantasy sometimes takes a million years. Remember how long 15 took?
It was supposed to come out at the end of last year. So it's.
But it still doesn't have an official release date.
It did.
TBA.
It did have a Q4 release date.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is it doesn't still, even though it got pushed back, which is a pretty bad sign.
Chances of it being pushed an entire year when it was already supposed to come out seems unlikely, but it's possible. It's not. There's what you call it, precedent for them not only.
Final Fantasy 16 got picked before Origins. Do they even have it? I don't even think they have it.
Origins?
Yeah, Stranger something Final Fantasy Origins.
Oh yeah, nobody picked that. You mean the Platinum Games thing?
Metal Slug Tactics, Advance War Reboot.
Yeah, also in good company. Bayonetta 3. Bayo 3 pick was kind of late too.
I mean, it doesn't have a release date. It barely had a trailer. Like we've had like one kind of trailer. We had a teaser and a trailer.
Okay. Forspoken, I'm like not sure is gonna land this year.
Forspoken, I think is gonna land. It has a trailer.
What?
Or it has a release date.
What?
May 24th. May 24th.
Okay.
We're not even there yet. Bayo 3, Homeworld, Oxenfree. Oxenfree 2 and Little Devil Inside. And then Forspoken. And then I'm actually kind of surprised Triangle Strategy was so low.
And then they would have done some. Oh wow, there was no bidding war.
No, I think that there's one. Wait, one,
there is a round of bids.
7, 8.
There is a round of bids. Prince of
Oh,
Persia.
it's only 10 drafts, right?
Yes. Sands of Time remake was picked up with a bid of $6. Tunic was picked up with a bid of $6. Chocobo GP was picked up with a bid of $1.
Wow.
Starfield. God, what a waste of a slot. $6. Can't tell if you're laughing or coughing.
Both.
Skull and Bones for $2.
And the counter picks are Final Fantasy 16, Somerville, Homeworld 3, Saints Row, Warhammer 40. I like that the guy who picked Warhammer 40k Dark Tide counter picked Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2.
Yeah, because there's open season on the Warhammer license, right? So just because one Warhammer game is good doesn't mean that a different one is good, because it's so easy to get a license.
Makes sense.
They're also. Oh my gosh, I cannot even find Space Marine. I'll probably need to do like this. There's an article. Oh my gosh. Here we go. It's reviews. Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine 70 Metascore of 74. So I think that picking this game in the draft is just giving somebody a nice, safe, free counter pick. That's all you're doing. You're just providing somebody with a like, yeah, I can take the hit of 4 points
Yeah.
rather than gambling on something that's either not going to come out and be
Breath of the
completely
Wild.
safe and is going to, or is going to come out and fucking destroy me. How shook would you have been if somebody had counterpicked Silk Song? Like that level of confidence that it wasn't coming out.
I mean, I'm the one wearing the clown makeup.
That is true.
We're not really going to have, aside from them picking up bids, we're not going to really have a lot to talk about these guys until halfway through February.
Yeah, and you mean coming back and looking at this league again?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I was gonna, I don't know, do it on some sort of rotation. Maybe like quarterly, like every quarter come back and look and do another review of what happened. Does that sound
Sure.
sensible?
Let's look at our league again and what's coming out soon.
I mean, we're entering the February of everything, right?
Yeah.
February is a
Well,
busy month.
next week is only going to be the 26th, which means still nothing aside from what you have.
Yes. Yeah.
Because Pokemon doesn't even come out until the 28th. So if we only talked about what's coming out this week, we got shit all.
I mean, I'm supposed to be setting up the other league, so maybe there'll be that
Right.
to talk about next week.
Well, next week, if we talk about the games coming out, then we'll have Pokemon, Dying Light, Ollie Ollie World, Crusader Kings, Sifu. Oh, no. Yeah. Oh, no. Because that's 208. We'll be talking on the 2nd. So, no, we'll only have Pokemon to talk about. And then the week after that, we'll have a bunch of shit to talk about.
We'll have some. Well, we know we have a bunch of new games to talk about because the bot posted.
It didn't post that many.
Yeah, like 8 updates. A lot of them were like games being released.
That's fine.
Alright.
There'll be more.
I'm looking forward to playing Papa. Speaking of games that have been released, I'm looking forward to playing Paparazzi next week.
I saw a clip of it and I was like, oh my gosh, it does look so cute.
Yeah. I don't think the gameplay is going to stretch super big times, but I think it's going to be like, cute little relaxing game. And get to...
I've played a lot this month, actually.
Yeah, I saw you tweeted about it.
I did. I actually tweeted about it.
Yeah.
I use Twitter sometimes.
You're busy.
Disco Elysium, I played and finished that. I started it last year. And Inscription, I played. So Disco Elysium, I played 32 hours. And then Inscription, I played 22 hours. In Other Waters, I played 7 hours. And Mosaic, I'm 2 hours in. But then I also played Root, League, and the Dip Panur Nocturne.
Yeah, I'm sad that you are having motion sickness problems with that game because I love it a lot. Did you at least manage to get something for your friend and bring it home?
Yeah.
Okay.
My friend is super adorable.
Yeah.
I couldn't figure out how to get into the locked door in the freezer. I couldn't figure that out.
Did you already go get the thing to go downstairs?
Yeah, I went to the basement.
Okay.
I did a bunch of shit in the basement.
Also, you can drink the different fizzy drinks, and some of the fizzy drinks will do weird stuff to you. Will do weird stuff to your body.
I drank one of them. I don't remember which one, and I don't remember what it did. But I also got the first one I clicked was the skull, and I brought it home to my friend.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's it. That's it for this week. I need to set up the Suffering League, which means I need to talk to
Lucas
Kane.
and Kugi. Oh, right, and Kane.
Kane, and Kugi. Kugi's already opted in, right? I just need to set a
Coogie's
date.
opted in. I told Lucas to make an account.
Okay. I will. Maybe I'll just make like a Discord chat with everyone in, get everyone aligned about times, and then probably draft it. Well, I don't know. Hot Chocolate Festival's on, so maybe not on a Saturday, but sometime.
It could be like a Saturday. Oh, I don't. How does it work with the Europeans?
It has to
How?
be before like 3 p.m. probably.
Okay.
That's why I was like, oh, we can do this because we can do it during the day. We could also do like Sunday after movie if movie doesn't end super late.
Yeah, I'm probably good with that. One thing though. Oh no, never mind. Oh shit. On the 29th, I probably can't do Hot Chocolate Fest.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah.
But I'll move forward on that. I've had a little bit of a week, so
Mhm.
you know. Anyway, I'm ready to. I know we technically have 30 more minutes, but I'm like done, kind of.
Okay.
I just wanna rest. Maybe my other Final Fantasy trials will be not so bad. Maybe hate myself and only play half a day of disco rather than a full day.
I'll
My
probably end up playing more Mosaic.
That's my. I mean, if you're gonna play and stream, are you gonna stream Mosaic? I'll sit here and watch you play Mosaic.
Yeah, I'll
I was
probably
enjoying that
stream it.
before. Okay. Let's do that then. Thanks for hanging out, watching us talk about
Thanks for
Fantasy Critic.
watching.
There's probably not really anyone here because I didn't message that this is what I didn't message in the Discord that this is what we were doing. I need to use the Twitters, I think, to tweet that we're doing it. And yeah, good night. Have a good life.